So my proudest achievement has to go back to the STEM Awards. In 2017 I won an award for designing an aircraft carrier for BAE Systems, where I designed the kind of conceptual point of an aircraft carrier. My design included a lack of a runway, so there was no runway, entirely enclosed, which gave it greater stealth capabilities. There was a greater emphasis on artificial intelligence, which reduced the need for crew, and there was an emphasis on renewable energy as a power source. Into engineering, I think there's definitely a big push for it. I think that we could do more, especially at a younger age, if we could focus on getting more people involved in engineering style and STEM subjects and activities to encourage them down that pathway. Into electronics specifically, I think more could definitely be done to encourage people into electronics and to understand what exciting opportunities there are in electronics. Ultimately, responsibility lies in the government, but that doesn't mean companies should be sitting back. It's their kind of corporate responsibility to give back to the communities that gave them the talent in the first place. And that's what I think companies and government should be working together to give back to these communities, to encourage talent to come out. It started for me a week of engineering at the University of Strathclyde when I was still in high school, where I got to experience the different types of engineering. From that week, I got invited out to Houston in America to visit NASA, and my interest then fell on the kind of electronics and robotics, and that's where kind of the excitement kind of grew for me in electronics, and then I knew that's what I wanted to do. I love robotics. I think it's such an exciting field. I think it's growing rapidly. I think it's got so much potential, and it could change rapidly as well. I think that's the interesting part, is I could be part of shaping into robotics and what it's going to look like in the future. I actually want to start my own company in robotics. So 15-20 years time, hopefully I've got a successful startup in robotics. For me, hopefully 15-20 years time, the company will be big enough to be a robotics company and cover a massive field and a wide range of robotics. But to begin with, I do want to focus on aerial robotics, so unmanned aerial vehicles like drones, protecting our skies and serving us from the sky. Initially, from a security perspective, that's where I want to focus. As we know of the Gatwick incident back in December, that's kind of a massive highlight to the problem. The problems existed for long before that. That was just a kind of extreme example of what could happen, and it could be worse than that as well. So I want to start off in that sector, trying to protect our skies.